My question is regarding the time of the prayer. We know that Zohar starts after the sun passes the zenith and it goes towards the west when we start to see a shadow. But over there, when it's midday or slightly past midday, the shadow is more than one body length by then. And we know that according to how the ruling is that once the shadow passes one body length, it's time for Asr. So how do we explain this? Because I actually checked the timing on an app and as well as the sunrise and sunset times, which was at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. approximately, which means midday is about 12 o'clock. But in this case, the shadow and the timing doesn't seem to line up. So is it something just for countries near the Middle East or near the equator, or how does it work? Jazakallah khair.
وجزاكم. Akhi, dhuhr time, according to the majority of schools of thought, in accordance to the hadith where Jibreel, peace be upon him, taught the Prophet ﷺ the timings of each prayer. He said that in the first day, the moment there was zawal. Zawal is when an erect object is here, the sun rises, of course the shade would be too long of this erect object. As the sun rises, it goes to midday. This object usually has no shade. The moment the sun goes to the west, there is a slight shade to the east. This is the time where dhuhr begins. The moment there is this slight shade to the east. And the second day, Jibreel led the prayer just before the length of the shade was equal to the length of the erect object. This is the conclusion of dhuhr time and the beginning of asr time. What most likely happened is that when you went to down under and you prayed there, they were following the Hanafi school of thought, which their timing is wrong according to the hadith. I respect their school of thought, but definitely I respect the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ more. And the three other schools of thought can't also be wrong when they're following the sunnah, and only the school of thought of Abu Hanifa is right in this issue. Whenever there's a dispute, what should we do? Go to the Quran and to the Sunnah to resolve it. The Sunnah resolves it by telling us that they're wrong. So most likely you were praying in a Hanafi masjid and the calculation of the apps were according to the Hanafi school of thought, calibrate it and put it according to Al-Qura, and you'll get the right timing, inshaAllah.